The new year is upon us, and we must keep in mind that being bothered by the things that we cannot change will truly change us. It'll make us unstable. It'll make our life uncertain when we start facing things head on that really don't make sense because it's not going to do anything positive for us. We are sweating the small stuff. 2024, that equals 8. This is the year of infinity. Everything that you put into this year will last for this year. That means if you put in negativity throughout the year, chances are you're going to hold on to that negativity right into 2025. If you put in a lot of positive, you will hold on to that. Remember, when you do positive things, negative follows, and it becomes the positive. When you do negative things, well, the positive doesn't follow, but everything turns negative. We may think to ourselves, well, what is the difference between negative and positive? You don't know the difference sometimes because you try to do something positive and then negative happens. No, that's not true. When you do something positive, you may not recognize the results immediately. It's not like firecrackers. You light something on fire and all of a sudden it explodes. Positive energy is something that is like a flower. You plant the seed and it grows eventually. If you watch it, you're going to get frustrated because you're not going to see the growth. Turn your back and all of a sudden the plant is grown and the flower is blooming, and then you can smell how beautiful it is. A lot of people, they say, well, you know what, I can't wait for all that. I want immediate results. Well, that's not possible. Even when someone goes for a surgery, no matter what it is, the results take time. The body, the mind, the energy around you all takes time. We live on earth. That is the human experience. The human experience is this formula right here. Keep this in mind. Birth, life, death. Planting, growth, dying. That is exactly what life is here. It's a cycle. And on this cycle, we live on gravity. Gravity is two polar opposites, negative and positive. They pull back and forth, and they do this to keep us balanced. Gravity keeps us on the ground, keeps us grounded, and that's exactly why we should all keep grounded in life. Be humble. Be secure in who you are. Don't go flying off the deep end. Don't go doing things that are chasing, as TLC said, waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, and those rivers and lakes will lead you to the waterfalls that you will be able to go over and not fall over, but be able to stand under, swim under, enjoy, and love. You see, life is definitely a journey, and that journey starts with one foot. You don't all of a sudden start the journey and end at the other side of it. There's always the middle ground. And as long as you focus on the middle ground going through it with the idea that there's going to be something at the end of it, then you will be able to keep your eye on the road and also on the reward. Some people, they say, oh my gosh, I've been working on this project for so long and I don't see the end of the road. That just means that the project is big, it's huge, and you need to keep on working on it. Things will unfold. There may be little signs along the way. You may feel like, okay, I got this and I got that, and they're little trinkets and little things that you'll pick up along the way, little treasures. Remember those treasures. When those good times happen and those good feelings happen, don't forget them. Put them in your back pocket and remember them. Maybe take a photo of them and use them as your screensaver. I once had a friend that did that. Every time she did something good in her life, she would take a photo of it. And if it was not something tangible and it was like a compliment, she would write it down and then take a screenshot of what she wrote. She made a whole collage of everything. And then she would put that collage as her screensaver on her computer. So every time she opened up her computer screen in the morning or afternoon or evening to get some work done, she would look at it and think, ah, those are my accomplishments. It was a way of counting her blessings. It was a way of being thankful. Some people use Thanksgiving as the one day to be thankful, and they name all the things throughout the year that made them feel really good. But you see, sometimes it's nice to keep track of them every single day and be thankful for them as they unfold. It doesn't mean that you have to brag about them. It doesn't mean that you have to talk about them to everyone or even put them all over Facebook and your social media. If you like, you can do that because then it also shows a track record to people that you are getting things done in your life and that you are moving forward. It's not to show off, but it is to inspire others. Now, if you're a person that doesn't want other people to know what you're doing because you just want to get things done and not have people keep track of what is happening in your life, that's good too. But it's still important for you to make your own visionary accomplishments available to you so you can see what is happening in your world as your world unfolds and as you move through life. Don't just sit there and think that everything's going to come to you. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do. Sometimes the things that you want to do, you won't be able to. So that is when you have to keep busy. You have to remember that you're not always going to get things when you want them. You have to remember that some things are unpredictable. You can plant two seeds in the same pot, and one plant will grow before the other. Does it mean that the one seed is better than the other? No. Does it mean that the one seed is getting more sun than the other? No. Does it mean that one seed is stronger than the other? No. It just means that the two seeds are growing differently. Even twins grow differently in one womb. So give yourself some time in 2024 to get yourself together. Remember, it is the year of infinity, 2024. That means 2 plus 2 plus 4. That equals 8. That is the number of infinity. Be positive this year, and you will have infinite positivity throughout your year. There will be challenges, there will be trials, there will be tribulations, but those are just lessons to make you stronger and to help you grow towards a better life. Have yourself a happy new year. I'm Cerise, and I'm wishing you the best. Blessings to you. Huge hugs and loads of love.